Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa, going for a custom achievement honest competition. And I'm zoomed in on India because what we have to do is grab all of the Indian subcontinent to get the extra Mass of India achievement while following a whole bunch of limitations. One big one being that we have to be and stay the most powerful, well, have Genoa be the most powerful trade node in the world, which at almost 400 ducats it still is, although we had hit over 400 ducats last time we checked, last episode. It's probably because I'm very overextended and that hurts my trade power. We also have to follow a whole slew of other rules about overextension, overseas stuff, especially mostly not doing things overseas. There's a soft rule about not doing island hopping, which I suppose I kind of broke when I took Surat. And this is a soft rule, so it's not actually breaking the rules of the achievement, but I should have preferred expanding to contiguous land rather than expanding overseas, even if it's only this tiny little bit of a hop here. So we're gonna try and expand, connect that land up sooner rather than later. Good on you, Peter, for noticing. Now, we're in a big war that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be, because I didn't really pay attention to how big Bengal actually was, and they're pretty huge. But, you know, we're just gonna have to live with the fact. I think we're technologically ahead, but only by the one technology, so it's actually quite close there. And they have a lot of troops, 128,000 troops. I have, I think, more troops around here. That's 100, yeah, but very similar numbers actually fighting there. So, gotta pay a bit of attention. We will have some issues piecing out Bengal because they're allied to Malacca and Siak, either of which we can really hurt at all right now. We don't necessarily have to take a ginormous peace deal though. This is a reconquest war for Jaunpur's corps, of which there are a few in Bengal, don't get me wrong, but they're going to be relatively cheap. I think 25% cost, I think. Or was it 25% aggressive expansion? I forget. Can I see my... I know it's reconquest. Can I see what exactly it does here? No. Anyway, we'll see how that ends up working out. But I could see a piece there which we just take our course back and maybe... Words? Right, and maybe break their lines to, say, Malacca or Siak, just so we don't have the same issue again soon. Convert the province, occupy the province, crushed a few folks. Not cheap, but not expensive either, so that's kind of okay. Jaunpur is still very libertarian, but I'm sure that's going to stop. Well, I say I'm sure. I do certainly hope that's going to stop once we give them land. But we have had a case of them ignoring the fact that we just gave them a bunch of stuff before. So there's a chance it doesn't actually work out the way I want to. What am I doing here? Let's have you join in on... Do I want to attack into... No, I don't want to attack into hills here. It's not a fort. We don't really get anything out of doing that, so I'm just going to send you like that. For now. Crunched another 7,000 folks. We're crunching here. You haven't decided what you want to do, but you're backing your folks up. So I think we're going to do the same with a forced march. But you are still not feeling like that's a good battle for you, and I like that you don't like that. What are you? Just normal folks. I think the next fort we deal with is Pegu, unless there's something over here in the Fog of War. So I might actually want to bring these people up. Now you're coming in. Suppose I have you march in as well. Don't like that you take... Let's take this route. It's going to be a bit longer, but we don't need to be there immediately. And I would actually like some time to reinforce my troops. You, though... Oh, you've started marching. I'm gonna let them march to Rangpur and then probably also forced march. They get a terrain negative, that's good. Good, good, good. You currently arrive on the 4th of May, that's good, so we get a reinforcement tick. I'm gonna try to do a shift consolidate before, well, like the 1st of May or something. So we have our troops at their peak fighting... Troops? Yes. Our troops at their peak fighting strength, if even necessary. No, there's backup coming in there, right? So let's force march you. Whoa, that didn't... No. Screwed that up. These pop-ups made me... confused me whether I was forced or not. And I missed the 4th of May. Do I want... No, I do not. Rival. We're gonna re-rival these as soon as we're at peace. You gonna arrive on the 11th of May. Gonna shift consolidate you now. And I think I'll even take out the damaged units. Move them over to... Well... Not really a good place to move them, is there? I think they're only fully reinforced in my own land, not in my subject's land. Re-rivalries happening. Don't actually need to do any forced marching anymore. We have this one. I sent a bit too much backup, but it's better to have too much backup than not enough, one would say. Considering there's no such thing as too much overkill. And there really isn't. What do we do up here? Kinda liking the idea of... I don't know. Let's go this way. Decent battle there. Killed a lot more than we lost. And we won. Both of which being things I quite like. Yeah, you're gonna flop in the wrong direction, but that's fine. Rivalry. I think I have people going everywhere, so let's have you go that way. Just spread out. Oh, I still have people on forced march. That should not be the case. Who was it? Saw somebody. You. Not only does it cost me mil whenever they move, it also makes it so that they don't recover morale. I guess you're okay there. Looks a bit scary, but you seem okay. I'm gonna cancel my embargoes. Am I? What does it cost me again? Forget. My trade efficiency is reduced. It's cost me money. How long are we gonna be in this war? Probably a while. I'm gonna cancel my embargo and then remake it later. Because we can't re-rival while at war. Where are you going? To the Bengal Delta, which is here, and you're gonna arrive when? On the 8th of June? Can you get out? Can't even move? You must just already have had a battle. I'm gonna wait a day there, but there's a good chance our guys in the Bengal Delta are dead. Or worse. What could be worse than being dead? Let's have you go join in on that, I suppose. Crush as hard as you can. You're not my enemy, are you, Tibet? No. I mean, you're giving military access to my enemy, that kind of makes you my enemy, but the game doesn't quite see it that way. You are still doing your thing and not super afraid. Guess I didn't pass a lot of time yet, did I? Just wondering what to do with my units. Maybe this. Yeah, trade dispute. No, don't detach your cannons. It's the freaking confirm button. I meant to wait a day, I've only waited more. Okay, but you're getting out, good. Run! And then maybe you should be coming here. Bring some more Dhaka. What is Bhutan on? Did I put you on defensive or something? I put you on attaché. You know what? Just go ham. You're free to eat those folks. Let me get a leader over here. Not sure who I took it from, but probably one of these stacks. Yeah, you lost your leader, I think. It's alright. Quarantine the port, let them die. Not my favorite button, but the only useful button there is in that event. I don't want you condottieri. I kind of want to spend some money though. Some of these are technically many factories. And then still nothing to do here. Pretty lame there. Just upgrading my non-max level forts. Because I can. Which is always a good reason to do anything in life. Well, this is going alright now. From the scarediness. Scarediness? Yes. The scare that we got earlier. From those hundreds of thousands of Bengalis running around. This is now less impressive, which is good. But there's still a bunch around, right? It's not that they don't exist anymore. That's still, what, 200,000 enemies almost? So, we're gonna keep a bit of an eye on that. But at least we get to crunch like 19 over here. Was it 16? It's 22. You grew. Ideally, yeah, but there's really no way we piece out Malacca or Siak without actually getting into their land, right? Siak doesn't love what's going on. They must have lost some troops. But it's not like they're particularly war exhausted or anything. Alright, so that's these thrown out. So, do I bring you forward? No, I think I want to keep a stack over there. But I'm gonna grab your general. Here comes the general. Where's the general? There's the general. What's your name? Giovanni Andrea Doria Landi. Over here, and then go and join that 24 stack. So that we have somebody over there. We can always, well, mostly always, send a new general over there. Okay, Dhaka. I guess we do fight you in Dhaka. I have enough troops around, they don't have full morale. I want them to lock in, there we go. Go like this and like this. We might have a river crossing problem here. But since we have the numbers, I'm somewhat confident that we can crush this. Famous last words, obviously. Get you to the front. And give me that Dhaka. Merge. I mean, I do want you to go into Saragon. Okay, costly battle, but a victory. Where are you running? I mean, you're running to the Zirabat. Oh, you're just going somewhere northish, I suppose. Fine. Try to keep an eye on this. You are very slowly reinforcing. We have a lot of troops for a change. A lot of manpower. So I'm not utterly afraid. Ah, wait. Merge, detach, do this. Want the general on the bigger stack. It's not going to be much use in the small stack anyway. Very, very close to capping on most of these monarch points, and not really anything great to spend them on. So, development it is. If I remember correctly, Sirmia is not a good idea. What is Sinjar again? Sinjar or Sindar? No, Sinjar seems fine. Right? Yeah, the Aleppo node? That's okay. Encourage development and then go... Just have a bunch of everything. Let's get you to 20. What? Oh no, cancel. Get you to 20. Reason is that that gives an extra building slot. And we might be able to use that in the future. Take control of Durang. So if you join in here, just because Fog of War can be a bit of a bee. Do I happen to have Spider Brokers still on the Bengalese? No, but Bahman is. And Gujarat, so we should be making a bunch of claims. 13? Yes. And then the rest is pretty... meh. It's +8. And then Bahmanis, so we don't do island hopping. Let's grab... Already have a claim on Baruch. So... that's almost fine with the island hopping then. I don't need claims over there. I do want Jana here. Thana. Jana? Just a League of Legends. Get you in there, get you, I suppose, down here, and you in there. Well, you in there, actually. Eat some elephants. It's probably not very good eating. Never heard about anybody eating elephants, really. Surely that must be a thing, right? Surely people do eat elephants in places where elephants are a thing. I suppose Africa and Asia. I mean, maybe not as a normal meal, but surely this has been a thing at some point. I mean, it wasn't always that people could just choose what to eat. Elephants are a huge chunk of food just sitting around. I'm pretty sure they're not poisonous. So yeah, I'm going to assume that eating elephants has been a thing in the past. But I really just haven't heard of it. Okay, you're going to clear those out and then try to meet those. While you're also going to, yeah, just try and meet up with stuff. Declare war on Provence. You want Anjou, eh? French conquest of Anjou? Yep. Yeah. I get it. That's how you get the Quiz Quiz Pro Quo achievement after all. Where are you going? To Limberwan? Can I? Right now I'm getting away quickly enough. The question is, can I take the battle in Limberwan because it's hills, and survive for long enough for my forced marching troops to come in? It's like a yes. Slightly risky. A bit risque. How is Malacca's technology? 19. These folks down here are doing pretty well considering their geographical location. Ooh, I didn't see another Bengalese stack come in though. That came out of the fog of war there. That's annoying. We don't have free force march, right? No, we don't. It's probably not worth to try and march people in from the south. Probably. Election now. I said I didn't want to re-elect because we're 61. What kind of guy would I elect? Factions are pretty split. Wouldn't hate getting the aristocrats in charge right now for that extra morale. Do we need any specific amount of... I mean, we're focused on admin. Seems like the only reasonable thing to take. We're swimming in all the monarch points, so it's not big issue either way. That money. Yeah, let's take the oh wait, this is the guilds. If I wanted aristocrats influence, I need to take a military person. Suppose that's fine. Got the pip on not military, that's good. And we get that extra 5% morale, which may or may not swing this battle. Oof, that's... He's indulgent, we might not keep that person around. Did win that one, good. At decent cost, only lost 7.5. And we killed, what, 15 or something? It's pretty good indeed. In fact, I don't want you to force march anymore. How am I going to deal with this whole fog of war problem? Maybe I just need to keep folks around there, so whenever they come out of the fog, we just jump on them. We're just 2 people in the same province. That's not great. Okay, our southward expansion is going great though. Let's have a quick look at a peace deal, just in case that's a thing we can do. Of course, go over to this place here. Jampur, 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 Jampur. That, and then Palpa, but I think they already have control of Palpa. Did I move Hashipur yet? Yes. Palpa they have control of. Good. Now, if I were to sue for peace, I should be able to give all these places to Jampur. And that's already 90%. So I think war score cost is not modified by the coring war, at least it doesn't say. And I would quite like to get the coring issue out of the way. Wait, this place? And that would be a very satisfying peace deal, but that does mean marching through to at least Malacca. I don't know how we could ever deal with Siak, but maybe Siak just gets war exhausted from dying in these battles so we can white peace him at some point. Doesn't look likely. Or we have to go full control of Bengal, which does seem like a lot of work. Taking Pegasus though seems like a decent thing. Something Ulm. Did not mean to zoom to Ulm. Nobody ever does. I keep on suppressing what you can over here. Oh no, my trade conflict against Ethiopia. Scotland. Oh, hello Malacca. At least that's going to influence your happiness to be in this war. The fact that we're just munching your army there. And if I say munching, I mean munching. That's a lot more Malaccans though. Didn't I just fight you? Oh, they were routed like immediately, right? And therefore I am disappointed. So what happened is they got essentially got in the fight and then immediately ran, which made them essentially not lose any morale. So when they found a place to unblack flag, which I don't know where they found that, but they did. Assuming that's the same army, which it might not be. They kind of got out of things unscathed. Yeah, we'll chase you through heck and back. That's all your provinces over here done. I do want to attack these folks in Pathine. I just want more oomph to do it. Do it. Okay, let's try to box these folks in. Where are you going? To Sunderbands. Sunderbands, eh? That's kind of nice. Might be able to meet up with you there. Have a nice little meetup. Sunderbands is jungle, so that's not the greatest for me. But if I can have this happen, then that should be fine. We arrive 4th of March, so we can shift consolidate now. You in there, and you're going to be back up. Good. Big battle. Oh, that's a lot of folks. They should have backup coming in, but that's still a lot of folks. We might lose this down there with the -1 from terrain. We did win this one, though. Oh man, did we win this one. Very good. Wiping 40,000 Malaccans should make them a lot less likely to want to be in this war. And even if Siak wins that battle, which they might do, or they might not, morale is still on our side, flanking is not. I'm just gonna let this run. Do we win? I think we won. You won. It does say it right on the screen. Very expensive. We killed... similar numbers actually. Looked very expensive. Now, if you start the Siege of Pegu, I think. So these huge losses they're taking should hurt their war exhaustion. Or increase their war exhaustion. Only by a tiny bit though, wow. Still very much not into giving up here. And Malacca, not at all. You take nutrition. Not the biggest fan of that. Just get out of there. Oh, maybe threaten these folks because they came out of the woodwork. More Catholics then. Why can't I convert my own provinces? Oh no. Can I? Convert Mawar. That means I didn't make proper trade company stuff over here in the new places I took. Everybody, we didn't assimilate any subjects here, did we? I don't think we did. No. So this should be fine. This is assigning, not unassigning, so yes. I have screwed that up in the past. Some people might claim that I have. Let's try not to do that this time. None of this matters. I could spend some prestige on placating John Poor a bit. 100% right now. Wow. Nah, I just take the money. Who are we kidding? I'm just gonna take the money. Even if money is not what I need, money is what I want. I don't want to be over 40 in size here necessarily, because things are a bit iffy. Not sure what my army setup wants to be here. Could make them just 20-20. The hindsight army. Like that. Sure. It's more of a siege stack than anything else, but it'll be alright. What do we want? Improve relations is okay. The rest is utterly irrelevant. I should be able to promote you, right? Because you're accepted. Yeah, let's grab you and pump some money into you. And then I guess we're gonna have to put another cut into this episode, which is crazy considering that we started the episode in this war and we're still in it. And it's just a tiny little expansion war against some Indian folks here, right? Just a tiny war. Home by Christmas and all that. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, you might consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And as always, I would very much love to talk to you in those comments. Thank you for watching and see you folks next time.